everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner, and I am here today with more wedding dress things. I have some panels, I have a few buttons left from what I've been selling lately. I have some trims, and at the very end I also have some more of the Sari Applique bundles. So let me get started. First up is Lot M. You saw these in the button bundles that I've been selling lately. This is a strand of dark cream, very tiny little buttons, and this is what the buttons look like. They're glass buttons. They're not plastic. They are little tiny little buttons. The strand has 144 buttons per strand. I am just selling this by the strand for $2 per strand. This is Lot M, and I have quite a few of these. I have like 34. So Lot M, cream colored vintage buttons. They were made in Japan, and these are vintage. $2 per strand. Lot N is a rather large panel. It's triangular. I'm going to have to pan around so you can see this. It starts up here. It is 26 inches tall. This this way by 38 inches wide this way. And this is, I'm going to pan and then come down. Has a large medallion at the top there that has rows of dangles on it down to the bottom, and there's about a yard of trim along the bottom, and it is all on tool, so you will be able to cut this apart in any way you want. I only have one of this. Let me come down so you can see the appliques. Here's the bottom of that medallion right there, and here are all the dangles coming off of it, and it comes all the way up to the top there. The sequins on this are iridescent, and some of the sequins are the flower shaped sequins, like that one right there. There's some rice beads on here, very pretty. There's that dangle, and this is the hem. It's a combination of embroidered. This up here is embroidered, and these are the corded Alencon appliques, and so is the trim. I only have one of Lot N, and I am asking $10 for this piece. Lot O is also a medallion. Let me come out. It is Cutwork. It is 23 inches tall by 8 inches wide at the widest point down here. I'm going to pan so you can see and then come in. Those of you who have ordered some of the applique grab bags that I've offered recently, these are the Cutwork ones that were on the train of the dress. The sequins on this one are clear, large pearl beads with some clusters on them. The background of this is tulle, so you'll be able to cut this up in any way you want. Lot O, I only have one of, and I am asking $5 for Lot O. Lot P is a sleeve panel. It is, I would say, an off-white. The sequins on this one are iridescent. The top part here is on tulle. The bottom part is on satin and it looks like you will need to cut around these that are at the bottom here, because this hand stitching that holds the pearls and sequins on, for the most part, goes through the satin. It measures 19 inches tall by 13 inches wide at the widest point. And this is what, these are the corded Alencon appliques that are on here. These up here are on tools, so you'll be able to cut those out easily. And then this is the edge part that you'll probably need to fussy cut for the most part. Look at that pretty one at the bottom there. So this is lot P. I have 2 of these, and I'm asking $6 a piece for lot P. Lot Q is a long panel. I'm just going to pan through. It has a lot of appliques that you can cut up on in any way you want. It's on a tool, so you'll be able to cut this apart. This one measures 26 inches long by about 9 inches at the widest point down here. These are almost, they're very heavy embroidery, almost a Venice lace type applique. The sequins on this one are clear. They're pearl beads. You've got all kinds of different configurations that you can cut out on this one, all the way to the top there. So that is lot O. I only have one of this one. No, wait a minute. We're on Q. I only have one of this one, and I'm asking $7 for this one. That's lot Q. Lot R is a piece from a bodice. It is heavily beaded. Some of these flowers were in my last video. These are some that were on the bodice. This piece measures 14 inches across from here to here and 5 inches deep. It is heavily beaded with tiny seed beads around the flowers and also along the bottom part here. This one, the stitching goes all the way through, so you will have to cut around. You'll have to like glue the stitching in and then cut around in order to get these pieces off, but it's very pretty. This one is R. I am asking $4 for this piece. I only have one of that. Lot S is a set. This is also from a bodice. It is a 2-piece set. I'm going to come out first. 2-piece set. It has large pearl beads and tiny white seed beads that make up the design. The larger of the piece is 15 inches, the smaller of the piece is 8 inches, and it's about 1.5 inches wide, each piece. So this is what the piece looks like. This has the backing on it, so I can't, you will have to use this as a complete piece. Same thing on the larger one. There is a little bit of discoloration along the top of this piece. You can see it's a little bit darker there than on the bottom. So this is lot S, a 2-piece set. I'm only asking $3 for this piece. I only have one of this set. Lot T, I have to come out for this one, is a sleeve panel. It is 27 inches long by 11 inches wide at the widest point, and I'm just going to pan. It is on the satin, however, you can take it off without losing take it off the satin without losing beads or sequins. It is gorgeous. There are iridescent bugle beads. All of this here is all bugle beads, these V's. I'll come in so you can see that in a minute, but I just want to pan through so you can see the gorgeousness of this. This is a sleeve panel, so you have some satin covered buttons at the bottom here as well. So I'm going to come down so you can see the detail of this. Like I said, this will come off without losing any beads or sequins, so all of this is usable. Look at that beautiful medallion or applique at the bottom there. The sequins are iridescent on this one. You can see how they're catching the light. You've got some teardrop beads there and some rice beads and pearl beads. This is just gorgeous. Coming up, you have a medallion here. And then now you're coming up to the rows and rows of the iridescent bugle beads there. There's another set of them. Gorgeous. This is so pretty. And then another set up here. So this is Lot T sleeve panel. I am asking $10 for this, and I have 2 of these. That is Lot T. Lot U is a small panel. This one measures 11 inches by 10 inches. It has the corded Alencon appliques on it. It's on tool, so you'll be able to cut this apart. And it has iridescent sequins on this one. And these are the appliques that are on that one. These little medallions on a tool. So that is Lot U. I have 9 of these available, and I'm asking $3.75 each for this one. Now I'm moving over to trims. Lot V is a white or maybe just off-white little scalloped trim. It has embroidery along the bottom and then the corded Alencon along the top. It has clear sequins. It is 2 inches wide at the widest point. And this is what this one looks like. Small beads, lots of sequins on this one, very shiny. So this one is Lot V. I have 7 yards available of this one, and I'm asking $2.25 a yard for this one. Lot W is, where's my pin so I don't stick myself? There it is. Lot W is an embroidered trim. This one is 4 inches wide, measured from here down to there. This part is probably about 2.5 inches or so. It has white sequins on this one. And that's what this one looks like. You see the white sequins up here. Very pretty. So Lot W, I am asking $2.75 a yard, and I have 8 yards available of this one. Lot X is also an embroidered, it's got tape, is also an embroidered trim. I only have 4 yards of this one available. And I can't get it off the, oh there it is. This one you can cut up into individual appliques. It has large iridescent sequins. The sequins on this one have between a pinkish tint to them And depending on how you look at it, it might have a kind of a yellowish tint to it as well. I don't know if the camera picks that up, but this one is, what am I on? X. This one is 4 inches wide at the deepest point. I am asking $2.75 a yard for this one, and I only have 4 yards of this one available. That is lot X. Lot Y, I am selling this one at a discount, and I will show you why. It's an embroidered trim. It's very deep trim. It's 7 inches deep from here to here. Has a pretty scallop along the bottom. But this one, the way it came off the dress, there are a lot of, let me see if I can find one, a lot of joins, places where the trim is joined. They're done very well. I mean, you can probably not even see it at this distance, but there's one right there. And they are often. Sometimes they're, like here's another one right here. So that being said, this one I am selling at a discount for $1.25 a yard. Actually, there's a part that has a small stain right there. I think that's the only stain that was on there. $1.25 a yard, lot Y. I have 7 yards of this one available. And the last of the trims, lot Z. This one is a cream. It is the corded Alencon. It has iridescent sequins on it and pearl clusters. This one is 3.5 inches deep. And this is what it looks like close up. Sequins are very shiny on this one. They really catch the light. You've got the clusters on the flowers. Oops. So that is lot Y. Z, sorry. I have 8.5 yards of this one, and I am asking $3 per yard for lot Z. Now I'm going to move on to the Sari bundles. I only have 3 of them available today. Hold on. Bundle number 1. They all have, all of the Sari Applique bundles are $7 a piece today. They range in length from 6 to 8, about 6 to 8 inches. There's 6 in a bundle, and I'm just going to come in and pan down so you can see the details. These are very colorful, very detailed beadwork on these. Probably need to come down even closer so you can see the detail. You've got black and white and some red in this top one. You've got cream and red and green and pink and on this second one. You've got white and yellow and black and white on this third piece. This next one is gold and green and pink. The next one is gold and white. And of course the threading is silver. And then this last one is green and black, I think. So that is bundle number 1. Sari bundle number 1. Sari bundle number 2 it also has 6 appliques in it. This one is red and blue and light blue and kind of a tan color, floral design. The next one is like an aqua and teal and silver. Next one is silver and cream. Next one is blue and green rather, and multicolored with the silver threads. Next one is silver and kind of a goldish brown color on this one. And then the last one is silver and gold. So that is Sari bundle number 2. And then finally, Sari bundle number 3 has pink and gold on this top one. Then black and gold on this one. Then another black and gold. That one there. This one has brown, kind of like a dark brown beads with gold threads. Then a floral one with kind of peach and like a rose color and tan on this one. And then finally silver and iridescent, oh, these are all different, iridescent green and like a peachy color. I don't know if the camera can pick up the colors in that one. But they're all colorful, good for your gypsy projects, just to add a little pop of color to your projects. This is bundle number 3. All 3 of these bundles are $7 a piece, and I only have one of each one. And that's all I have for today. If you're interested in anything in this video, the instructions on how to order are down below. Please send me an email. As things sell out, I will mark them sold below. There is a $5 minimum order on today's video. It just makes it worth the shipping for you and worth the effort for me to put it together and the packaging and all that. That's all I have for now. Bye for now.